Welcome back, everyone. This is Akinar here with more Baba Is You, and we're picking up right where we left off because we need to make some progress here in... What world are we in? The depths. We've made it to the depths, and I'm pretty sure that we need to make a skull out of our level here, cleaning service. I think that's the only way forward. Otherwise, we are going to be backtracking to other puzzles that we've been stuck on, but I don't think the other puzzles open up anything new. So this is where we need to make progress at some point. So we might as well start here. Let's give another look to cleaning service. So where were we stuck before? If the goal is to make the level a skull. Make level skull. I think the first hurdle, or the biggest hurdle that we were running into last time was... From where are we getting our skull keyword? There are two skulls. Well, I take that back, actually. Oh, I think I see it now. I think I all of a sudden see it. I was not even considering last time the possibility of making skull text. Okay. Is that something we can do, though? I mean, sure we can, right? We just destroy... Okay, let's think about what we were doing before. What were we doing before? I think... To get out of our first little prison here, I did not review what we did last time, so I think we had come to the conclusion that we had to sacrifice one of these words. I think it's either an is or an open. These are one of the two words that we have to sacrifice to open the door. And then we are exiting with the word text. So we rearrange this. We rearrange this phrase like this. Oops. We go like this, and then we go ahead and we do this. And then the next step is to bring out the text. So then once we have text to this point, I think... Now, I guess this would be the tricky part. Because if I am trying to do something like skull is text, which I hadn't even... I don't know if I had even considered that possibility last time, but how do I make that happen? Because what we were doing before is we were maneuvering a situation where text is weak. And then we were destroying the word text. Because we wanted to be able to change... Like, one of the things that's stopping us from really doing a lot is this level is right now. Because if I do this, we're gone. So maybe I can't do what I was thinking at first. I was thinking maybe there's a scenario where we can just make skull as text, and we bring one of these remaining skulls over here, and we say level is skull. Not so fast. Is my controller... Apparently my controller doesn't have... Let me try one more time here. I thought this controller would have enough juice here to get us through, but we'll see. So what are we doing? If we need to make level is skull. That's the goal. Are we using this skull here? Or are we using this skull up here? Or are we transforming one of these skulls into text? Maybe we can rule out my idea. Is there a way we can rule that out? Wall is stop. Wall is stop. Is there any way for us to say that wall is not stop? So what we had done is we had used weak. And we took our is over here. So we can say text is weak. But that does not get us past these skulls. The way that we got past these skulls was we destroyed this word. Because then that lets us destroy text. And it's from there pretty straightforward to just make the phrase skull is weak and we get to the flag. So earning the dandelion on this level is not really that hard. The problem is doing level is skull. That's the big puzzle here. How are we supposed to do this? I guess maybe I can't say skull is text. Because I'm not seeing a way. Once we've said skull is weak, the only way that I can see to say skull is weak is by destroying the word text. Can we use text in some other way? Let's go back to the beginning. Maybe? Let's actually just go from this point. Let's not reset just yet. Let's keep exploring. So, I'm pretty sure we've investigated this. Not that. Okay, so I screwed up the order here. Let's do this. Now we get rid of text. For now, we're going to push that up against the wall. There might be more to explore there to see if there's alternate places to put skull is weak. I ran into a problem here once before, right? Did I need to get this out of the way? What was the difficulty? Did I need to put is in first? See, even the mechanics of this little part are trickier than you might think, unless we do it like this. Maybe this is how I kept... Yeah, okay, you can make it horizontal instead of vertical. So now skull is weak, but what do we do from here? Because we really can't play with any of the text out here, can we? Everything is up in a corner. Huh. What are we supposed to do on this one? Let's try a reset on this, because I'm still kind of... I'm going to give one more go to see if we can jog something loose, because I'm just not seeing it. So the thing we're trying to accomplish, as I've been saying here, is we're trying to make the phrase level is skull. We want to say level is skull because we need to transform our level into a skull in order to progress in the overworld. But I am currently... How do I even do that? Because maneuvering these words, they don't seem to be in a spot where I can do anything with them. The only thing that I was thinking was maybe possible would be turning one of these skulls into text. Is that really out of the question? So I'm starting here, and the only way out from this beginning is this door, I think. All the walls are stopped. I can only get out of this door. The door is shut. It's also defeat, so I could get past it. Like, objects can get past this door, theoretically, but anything that's you cannot. So, does it make any sense for me to... I feel like we're ending up... Okay, what happens if I do this? What happens if I do... I don't think... I don't think I end up in any scenario where I'm not... It feels like this is... Oh, wait a second. Okay, hold on. So I could theoretically now have... What could I have now? Could I remake the phrase text is open? I don't think so. Does it even make sense to do I need this open anymore at all? Can I, like, if I just go straight here, I can't do anything with skull. How do I say level is skull? How do I get a skull right here? These skulls, if I could transform them, if I could say the phrase skull is text, then I think we would be in the clear. I am allowed to transform skulls, so I could turn these into text if I could get the word text outside of its little prison here. There's no way... There's no funky way where I could... Wall is stop, right? Wall is stop, so I can't, like, make phrases through the wall, I don't think. And I really can't push text out of this spot. I am not seeing how to do this. There is something fundamental that I'm missing here. If we go back out here, this has to be level is skull, right? Because the only way to make something U, or the only U that we have on this part of the level is skull not facing Baba is U. So skull is U, provided it's not facing Baba, right? And I don't even think I could make a... I don't think I could even say level is Baba anyways, but I can't even say level is skull. Like, how the heck do we do this? So far, the only thing that I've been able to figure out... The only thing that I've been able to figure out so far is that... Like, theoretically, I could get access to this is, but I don't think that helps me because wherever I put it, whether it's in this corner or this corner, it can't be the middle of a phrase. It doesn't make... It doesn't make sense to me. It also doesn't make sense to me. The fact that this skull is up here feels like this is trapped. We can bring the is out if we want. We can have access to an is. And I don't see how that helps me. They're giving, like, there are some corners here that for a moment I was wondering, is there some weird way that we can somehow make phrases through walls? But wall is stop. And stop is a pretty dang stubborn one. I think we might have to move on for now. Okay, one last thing I need to look at, but I'm afraid that we might have tried this during the previous episode, and I apologize if this is the case. Well, can we even do this, though? I think we might be able to. Let's back this up. Oh, I still need to maneuver from a... Okay, I still need to do this maneuvering. So let's work through the level. Work through the level here. Yeah, don't worry about it, Mdu. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna do this. Oops. And then we're gonna do that. And then I think these are forced moves. I don't see a way around doing these moves. So let's work under that assumption. Now, I want to bring in this first. I'm thinking a few steps ahead, and I'm starting to see complications in my plan, but let me try to just keep executing here before we get too far out in front of our skis. Because I want to be able to say Skull is weak, but I want to be able to recover those words. And that might be a problem. Because if I could recover those words, there's a chance I could say Wall is weak. I don't think I need any of those. That could be a mistake. But the big problem in my plan here, I could potentially do it, couldn't I? Hold on. Hold on. I just need to be a little bit smarter about how I do this. We just need to go like this and like this, right? And then we do this. Okay, hold on. Now we get rid of those. And now we go like this. Now we might be cooking. The problem is, I don't know if I can actually... Does stop still take precedence here? This might be the problem. And all my excitement might be for nothing. We win. We win. Get out of my way. Out of my game. Wall. I'm literally going to destroy every single wall on this board. Because it's fun. Let's go home, folks. That's it. That's it. We won. We won today. We're done. Nothing else needs to be said. Because as so many times has happened, we go from hard stuck, what the hell do I even do? We're never playing this game again, to the world is our oyster, because Wall is weak defeats Wall is stop. Hell yes. Hell yes. Okay, now we have the ability to start doing things because we can now move. You are now free to move about the level. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do with our newfound abilities? Now, we probably have a few different ways to go. One of the first things we could do is just progress here to level 2, right? And maybe that will be what we do. Why don't we do that first before we get too much into the rest of what's going on? Let's just go to word overload here at the exercise hall. Let's see if we can digest this. We are, I guess one of the first things we're doing is we're creating Kiki is Move just to get out of our little initial jail cell here. And that apparently is going to do a whole bunch of stuff. So Kiki... Excuse me? What? I feel like all of a sudden I am playing The Witness, and I am in a certain section of that game that those who have played The Witness will be very familiar with, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Thanks. I hate it. So my slightly disoriented equilibrium aside, what the hell was happening there? Kiki became move, and therefore level is right. That apparently is what level is right does. We've seen right and up and left many times before. And those were very clearly, it was very easy to understand what they did because they were just simply about orienting an object in a particular direction. But now, of course, because we're playing Baba Is You, we've taken this to an insane new level and said level is right. And that's what happens. Now, why? Okay. I was wondering why Kiki is not moving any further, and the reason for that is the fact that there is a box. There's a box in the way, and rock is pull. So, this is hilarious. So, Kiki is trapped. It looks like the way to untrap Kiki is to say box is empty. And maybe the gimmick to this puzzle is just going around and making your way through. Okay, so left, I am hitting left and right on the controller. So those at least are still working in their same normal direction. Left, 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 left. Now I make box empty, and now, of course, Kiki is gonna go further down. Right? Okay. It's just a gimmick, right? It's a gimmick. It's not like the hardest solve that we've ever had to make. We just have to navigate through insanity. That's it. Just navigate through insanity, Forehead. What could go wrong? What's the big deal? Oh my god. This is so disorienting. Skull is defeat, so we can't touch the skulls. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay, I was like, I think I can do this without making a mistake. Nope. Moved left when I meant to go down. Actually, what are directions anymore even anyways? What things do in left, up, right land? God damn it. Because right here, my brain says press up to go up. That's not what this level does. You press left, and then you press down. Quotation marks. Okay. Not the hardest level ever, but boy, oh boy. I swear, this was... Jonathan Blow made that level. I don't care what anybody says. That was Jonathan Blow made that level, and I won't hear any different. Okay. God. Dare we even go further? Dare we even look any further? Crushers. Let's take a look. This game is amazing. This game is amazing. And also, I do have not a great equilibrium, so those sorts of levels are not the best for me to look at. I really hope that that's not going to become a pattern. But if we can do just one level, I suppose I can put up with it. All right, we are Kiki. Kiki is you. Our win is flag. We have belt is shift that we can break, but also re-enable. And then we have a couple is and a push. Wall is stop. We once again have level is weak as a potential phrase. And it does make me wonder how we might be using this level as part of our meta progression. But let's first focus on getting the dandelion. So we kind of need to disable this in order to get out, right? And I guess then we could actually re-enable belt is shift by doing this. Not that I would want to do that yet, but maybe there's a way where that is. important. So now we can get through here. We have access to text now. We're trying to get... Oh. The flag was already a win. I hadn't even... Is that the fastest dandelion in the game? I don't even think that the very, very first puzzles in the game I solved as quickly as that one. So clearly there's more to the story here. Clearly that is not the puzzle, because the dandelion is literally a gimme. Literally a layup. So, okay, so clearly we're supposed to do level is something. Maybe belt? That might be the only thing we can make. But how do we do that? So the real puzzle here is getting level is, I guess, belt. Does that help us here in the overworld? If we're able to make a belt? That actually doesn't really help us, does it? Because there's no belt keyword. Turning this into a belt actually doesn't seem to make any sense. So maybe that's not it? Is there anything else to do here? They are giving us this very conspicuous level is. Level is push? Are they wanting us to say level is push somehow? Or level is text? I don't know that we've ever gotten to say that. Have we ever been able to say that level is text? Maybe that's the goal. Now, how do we do that? So, they're giving us this skull facing Kiki is move. Skull is also defeat. So, how do I get a skull facing Kiki? I think I have to do this. It's only when a skull is facing Kiki. So... Now I have this is push. How do I actually interact with the is push? How do I actually do anything with this? Actually, factually. Can I even do anything with this? Would I have to bring... Would I have to bring the belt keyword... It doesn't make sense to bring text is push. I could say belt is text. Is that what I'm supposed to say? If I say belt is text, then I just end up with this belt keyword. What is stopping me from saying level is... Right now, this week is kind of stopping me from saying level is anything, I think. Do I... Am I simply... Am I... Is the only thing that I need to do here... I don't have enough words. Like, if I am just trying to... Oh! Wait, how did that work? Wait, what did I just do? I said text is shift. Oh. Text is shift. So then... Text is shift, so the skull that is underneath belt, the word belt, shifted upwards. Apparently that belt is pointed up. That word is pointed up. Because I pushed it up, yeah. So then this time step, well, we don't see it yet, but it happens here. Yeah. So I could, it gets shifted again, because before, wait, what? Did I back up 2 by accident there, maybe? Before text is shift is turned off, belt gets put on top of the skull once again, and now... So what happens if I keep doing this? So I can't go there just yet because I don't know that I can do anything with this push. So I don't even have, even if I could use this push and this is here, I still don't have enough to push weak out of the way. Text is shift is really interesting. I'm going to reset just to remember how this starts. We might not have to get weak out of the way. It really doesn't feel like Kiki is allowed to move in this column. There are so many skulls that are waiting to kill us. It doesn't feel like we're able to move through here. And yet, we probably need to utilize this somehow. Could we say belt is push? I don't know that I can do belt is... See, I don't know that I can bring push out of this corner. I don't think I can actually... Because of the walls here, the only word that I can see that I can even get access to is this is. So I would need to push something to the push if I wanted to make it push. But how would I get belt? And also, where would I want to push belt anyways for that to make sense? I'm trying to... If I just go this way, level becomes weak. So I need to get weak out of the way, it seems. It seems like you need to push weak here, and then somehow get some other text below it to push it up out of the way, and then maybe something like belt replaces it. Although we didn't really want to use belt, right? It would be a lot more fun to me if we can use text to say level is text. And maybe that's the only thing we can do. But if we are shifting stuff up through this column, because the words belt is shift, that text is positioned here to where I can't really push any of it down, I don't think. That might not be true, actually. That might not be true. Because what if I do this instead? So we already shifted one skull facing up. We could do the same with these, couldn't we? Now, though, the issue is that the skull is no longer shift. If I could keep text as shift, is this where... Maybe this is where the other is comes in. Maybe the only thing we're meant to do here is just do this, because we only need one skull to not be facing us, right? And now, maybe I can just do... Okay, so I need to reset now, I think, because I trapped my is. Let's reset, because I think I might have... We might have access to our is that I just sort of cut off. Because we can do this. So now I have an extra is at my disposal when I need it. So let's do this. Let's do this. I think we might have something here. Let's do this. And then that. Now, I start doing it like this. But that's the issue. That feels like progress, but we're still not quite there. Can I get any access to these two pieces? I don't think there's any way for us to shift the skulls that are in the column. All these skulls to the right. I don't think I have a way to turn them to any other direction but left. And skull facing Kiki is move. Text is shift. Is this maybe where the belt needs to be used? Dang. What do we do? I guess one line that we did not explore at all was making text weak. I think I'm gonna reset. Because if we deactivate belt is shift, and we go like this, that's the only way that I can get an is out here, right? Unless I go, no, I can't. This is, I can't bring out here. So if I want to say text is weak, I think I am forced to do this, right? I feel like that is a forced move. And if that's the case, then I'm not really... Well, I mean, text is weak. Oh, it destroys our belt as well. Text is weak. Could potentially, if we were able to push the word weak somehow at this point, we could maybe destroy it, but I don't know how to do that. At least not before also saying level is weak. Like, clearly we could push this all the way down up against the wall if level is was not there. I know it's tricky. Which means I think we're gonna leave this one for now. And mull it over. I might mull it over a little longer. This push with the two is so curious. Is there anything that push could be useful for? Just a totally different thing. Is there anything that push could be useful for? I guess maybe saying level is push? I don't know if I know what that does. I can't remember if that's been a thing before. And if it is, would it have any effect on the overworld? Something tells me no. I think in every case that we've that we've seen before, giving level a property just influences things on that particular level. But when you transform level, that's when you have an impact on the overworld. So it's not clear to me that using push for anything is even helpful. We could say text is push, but text is always push. Belt is push. Where would I want to push the belt where it would be helpful? Okay, unfortunately, I'm not seeing this one right now, so we are going to move on for the moment. We might not even need, right? There is a possibility because we have other levels to solve here, like at least 4, and there I think is an extra level as well. We might not need... Oh, we could actually probably go to the extra level now, couldn't we? Now... I'm gonna probably need this rock to get back to my navigation here. But it could be that we don't even need to say level is anything, right? There's a possibility that it's one big red herring. So let's not devote all our mental energy there for now. Let's move on to... We can't move on to there. This grass keyword is here. I don't see any grass. What is the next level of progression? Okay, we can't get to that extra because... We can't get to that... Baba is push. Oh, right, this was the next thing. No, Baba is not push. Oh, it's because Skull not facing Baba is you. All of a sudden, we have lost control of our Skull. So we can't do that. So how do we get to one of the other potential points of progression here? I guess we actually don't have anywhere else to go in this level. There's no other direct levels. We have level 4, but that's behind a door, which maybe is not a big deal because we have a key. Oh, except we can't go there either. Because as soon as we get to here, Skull is no longer you. Okay. How do we fix this? I could say Baba is push, but Baba's already push. We need maybe the rock to push Baba? Can I reset this? There is... it works almost just like any other level. So from here, where do we actually go? They are giving us this flag is win, and I don't know what that would do. We've had it happen like this before, right? It takes us to some other level. This is how we got to the question mark level. The Daisy Island is we got flag is win in the overworld. Okay, so how do we get past these Babas? We have a key that is both push and open. If we're able to maneuver around to the right side of the key, but because Skull not facing Baba is you, we lose our U as soon as I go here. So how do I solve that? Is there a way that I can get so I'm not facing Baba? Rock is push. Oh, what if we said... Oh, I can't do that either. I was going to say, what if I do Baba is rock, but I don't think I can actually bring the rock word down. Perhaps this is where the grass keyword comes into play? How does grass factor into things? Door is shut and stop. How do we get to level 4? Is this, so we maybe do need, maybe in order to progress, we actually do need in crushers to make level is text. Does that in fact give us level? the word level. I actually don't know what it does, and it's a rhetorical question, as it always is. I guess that means we're moving on from here for now, because there really is, I don't see anywhere else to go for right now in the depths. So let's get our skull. Let's get our skull. I guess we have to do it like this. I think we might need to progress that way, SK. So for now, we do have other puzzles in other stages of the game to work on. So let's go and give those a look. Let's go all the way back here to this section. So something else that I have noticed here, I played a little bit off stream, not solving any puzzles, but just kind of moving around the levels. And we do now have a new little addition over here in our original starting level. So we can get directly back to the depths from here, which is nice. But here, I think we only have literally one puzzle left, and it is this one. Here on the mountain level, the floatiest platforms. And we'll give it another look here. But we've been stuck on this one, I think, a couple different times. So there's been a number of these puzzles that just have been real stinkers. And this is one of them. But let's give it another go. The ultimate win is flag. Unless there's some creative way for us to change that. The only way to generate a flag is by destroying the door. The door is shut and the key is open, so we have to get a key to the door. I think. One of the things I had tried to start playing around with some creative pushing of words. Because one thing they do provide us with are, or the fact that the level is narrower than the preceding level does mean that these pieces of text are closer to our platforms than they were before. And there is potential for us to make new phrases that we hadn't thought of. But they are also just a little out of reach so far from what I've seen. So I don't know if that's going to be the key. Let's start by exploring lines that don't involve adding new rules. So let's assume for now that the only rule that we have control over here is rock is push. The problem that we've run into several times is just the very straightforward fact of navigating. We are back to this one, SK, and this like we could push the rock down into different spots. There's potentially 5 different spots to make our bridge, but it feels like you have to start by making this sort of a bridge. And if you do that, if you do make the bridge there, for example, we've also usually started by rearranging the alignment of our phrase here to be a little less problematic. Oh, I'm putting this stuff in the wrong spot. Only slightly less problematic. Now again, this could be a fail state. Just getting things to this spot could be a fail state, because so far from what we've seen, once we bridge these rocks, those are set in stone. No pun intended. And then once we're here, it doesn't really feel like there's a way forward, because the thing that we did before, where we pushed the key across, I guess the thing that we did before was we actually lined up our rocks. Our rock bridges were actually lined up in this rightmost column. And then we pushed our key from right to left, so it was over on the left-hand side in this rightmost column. And then, because the door was pushed in that previous stage, we could put the door here in the rightmost column, and it was a simple matter of pushing the key down this rightmost column till it impacts the door. But the best we can do now, getting that key to the rightmost column, the best we've been able to do, that actually startled me a little bit, is get the key to somewhere here on this right-hand column. But we can't get it over to the door. Let me take a peek, once again, at the previous level, floaty platforms. Lonely Baba is defeat. Do they have that on this one? They do have Lonely Baba is defeat, so that's why when you step off of this stuff here, you are defeat. Lonely Baba is defeat. Is there some way to move about that we haven't thought of yet? We really... What haven't I considered? Lonely Baba is defeat. The key is push. The key is push. Is the flag for sure our only win condition? I think so. I don't think we have any funky ways to say anything else is win. There's no weak that lets us destroy text. There's no... I just don't think we have the toys to really screw with flag as win. That feels like that's set in stone. You think you see it, Mabian? You might have beat this one before, no clue. We've been stuck on it now for a few sessions. Rock is push. Is there anything creative? Like... It would be pretty awesome to say rock is key, wouldn't it? If you could say rock is key, that might be the... That might get you home. How would you go about saying rock is key? It would require probably lining up the rock and the is here to the left side of key is open. I don't think you could do it here vertically. And I don't think you could do it over on the left-hand side. So maybe that's what we should try to focus on and see. Is there a way to say rock is key? That feels far-fetched, though, because you need... Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's not worry about where everything else is positioned. Let's just see if the puzzle will even allow us to use rock and is to put next to key. We can push the text with push, the word, obviously. It feels like you probably have to do something like this to start. And then you would have to start... You might have to... For now, we're going to sacrifice the other Baba. just because I don't want to have to worry about that for now. So we're going to bring these words down here. So now we have... We could actually do this very simply, couldn't we? Unless I'm missing something obvious here. I don't want to... This is fine, actually. I need to be a little careful here about how I do this, but I think this will get me there. It's something we haven't done before. So we are capable of saying that key is open. Now. Sorry, rock is key. Key was always open. So we can say rock is key, but at what cost? Because when we're in this state, we really can't go anywhere else. Right? And I think that's the ultimate, maybe the ultimate problem with doing this, is how do we maneuver a scenario where we make rock is key, but it actually helps us. So let's reset. Can I maneuver my... Is there a scenario here? Because, yeah, we can say rock is key. We can say rock is key, but I'm sort of like disposing of two of my pieces, aren't I? I'm sacrificing two pieces. So maybe this is a fool's errand? But it's like the only thing that we've been able to do now in a couple sessions that feels even remotely like progress. Because you kind of need the rocks to be bridges. You kind of need the rocks, when they are not push, to act as bridges for Lonely Baba. We can't say anything else is you. We can't say anything else is win. Pretty sure. Rock is push. I don't think we can say door is push either. Could we say rock is door? Is that what we're supposed to do? Are we just supposed to go one step further? Can we live in a world where rock is door? How do I maneuver that? I think I might actually have a way to do this. The only question is, where am I lining up? It may not matter. Let's start here and see what happens. I'm going to... once again, be a little particular about how I arrange my rock is push. Which maybe I need to do this, maybe I don't, I'm not sure. But I want to get these here. Well... I'm still gonna have a problem, aren't I? I am still going to have a problem because I don't actually have enough things. I don't have enough things to do what I want to do. Also, maybe I should not have pushed... I actually probably needed to put everything in this column. I probably need this stuff to be here. But I don't even think this is gonna work. But I don't want to give up just yet. We can actually put this over here, right? No, we can't, because I need that rock. So we're gonna do... I'm gonna do this. Okay. Now... I want... God damn it. I don't want you to die yet. Don't die on me yet, Baba! Hang in there. Don't give up. Skeleton. I just can't... I can't get this far down enough. The furthest that we can push this... I need another rock here almost. And I don't... And if I do this... So, it is interesting that the offset of the grids... When I move down from here, I have room to keep one Baba alive. So there is potentially room for rock to be door. If we could push this one further down without killing this Baba, and then pushing this and sacrificing Baba. Could I somehow get this... That's the thing, is I don't know how to get one more object. I just don't have enough objects for this dang puzzle. I think we're gonna leave this puzzle for another day. We're just gonna keep iterating here. I'm just not seeing it just yet. We've had some progress, what it feels like, in terms of saying rock is key. That feels nice, but I still don't quite see what to do with that, because we're still stuck with this problem of rocks. Once rocks get out from the tiles, you can't do anything with them. So we'll have to keep thinking on this one. Let's go instead. Let's make our way over to... What do we have now? Oh, it's here. The navigation in this game is getting a little bit convoluted. We do have, I think, a fair bit of fertile ground here. There are, I think, maybe not just... We've seen one level that we can generate by saying rock is level, but I think we can actually even do more. I think we can say water is level, and I want to see what happens when we do that, but we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to keep working on some of the other puzzles that we've seen before here. Let's take a look at Stardrop. I think we looked at Stardrop one time, and it was at the end of a session. And I definitely know that I didn't have enough brain juice to tackle it at the time. But let's look at it again here. So what was the trick? It's called Stardrop. We've got a star, which we don't have any text that says star at the moment, but we do have letters here that would allow us to spell star. And we have this text over here, fall. All right, let's see if we can get back into the mode here. Our win is flag. Our win is flag. We don't currently have a flag, but we have some flag text. We cannot... Actually, we can say belt is flag. However, if we do that, No. Belt is not flag. I was scanning the puzzle to see, is there a belt is belt? No, there's no belt is belt. We're good. Belt is not flag. My brain, my hyper-focused brain did not decode the... I was looking for blue next to blue. Blue is blue. No, belt is not flag is still there. So we can't just... Even if we could do that, I think that would actually screw... Well, no, I guess we could probably activate it at the right spot before this phrase gets broken. Because if we did manage to turn this belt into a flag, this phrase is going to get broken because Mia's move. But we could probably do it somewhere here where we're on top of a belt at the moment that we transform it. So that would be too easy. So what are we doing instead? Are we trying to say that star is flag? Maybe that's the thing that we've been aiming for before. Trying to think, I'm seeing several things here. Ghost is also a part of this, and I think we can spell the word ghost. So it could be... I wonder if last time... It's been so long since we had tried this puzzle, so I don't remember at all what we tried. But I'm wondering, it does feel familiar, the thought of trying to do star into... Well, we can't do star into ghost, can we? What is stopping us from doing... If we just do star as flag, that's not good enough because skull is to feet and the star is behind the skull. We've got to first bring out the star, because I think we do want to transform star into flag. Do we not? We've also got other things that are going on here. Baba is melt. Baba is melt. We could say something is hot, and we already have grass is hot. So if we do move over the grass, we melt, right? I was thinking it was the other way around for a second. Baba is melt. What else is hot that is preventing us? I think this was one of the things that was confusing me. One of the things that was confusing me was the fact that I wasn't quite understanding why this part even exists. But let's not worry about that until it does crop up. What's the simple goal that we can be aiming for here? Let's just try to keep a simple objective of getting access to the star some way, right? If we get access to the star, the level is called Stardrop, and they've given us a fall, so it feels like in some way star being fall should be involved. But I don't think you can actually make that because of the way the wall is positioned here. What are we wanting to say is fall? Flag is fall? Not grass is flag, that's not what I want. Let's try to say star is flag. So we can say star is flag, and then we could say that flag is fall. The problem is that it's going to fall too far. It's going to fall all the way down below the other skull. So that's not quite good enough. But that might be a little bit of progress. Maybe. It might not be that we're supposed to transform yet. But we can do that. Why is there a ghost? I'm remembering how confused I was with this puzzle. The fact that there is ghost, and stop. We can spell the word ghost. but how are we supposed to bring that into the equation? We can't say belt is ghost. That is a thing we can do. And maybe we're supposed to do? If we say belt is ghost, then our ghosts are... We have two ghosts here in front of the word fall that are non-transformable and immobile because they're both stop. So it would be very convenient to do that over here because this belt being a ghost creates a perfect little platform to catch our falling whatever. Probably a flag. But we need to still have access to the word fall. How do we move these belts? Is that the key? Belt is what? What can we do with our letters here? Is this just a word game? Figuring out what we can transform belt into, that is... The problem is, though, that it would also transform this belt. Unless we can say... Unless we could say that Baba is... Could we say Baba is hot and belt is melt? Could we make a little belt melt? Is that what's going on here? What are we gonna do about this? That could have been pretty fun. There we go. Nailed it. When all else fails, just do funny stuff. This should be winning. Must be a bug. Someone please contact Arby for me. Let Arby know that game. I need a patch to fix this clearly bugged puzzle. Let's go ahead and back this up to the top. I feel like part of the solution has to involve something being I keep thinking about something like belt is melt and Baba is hot. That feels like that would be a very useful set of phrases to have. How do I make belt is melt? Not sure I can do that. But this positioning here with this grass feels very sus. Because this cubby hole up here feels very sus. Why are they giving us this cubby hole? We don't want to transform Baba into anything. Baba is you. We don't want to say... Well, we can't say Baba is anything else with just this one space here. Are they really just giving us this one thing here simply to deactivate Baba is Melt? Surely there has to be more to the story here. This one does not make sense to me. As has happened so many times, just coming up with like an initial goal to shoot for that feels like it's all along the winning line. Finding that initial goal can be such a challenge. They're not letting us transform the grass. Because clearly we have access to the word, we can spell the word grass, and then what? I can't say grass is fall. Can I? Wall is stop. Wall is stop. And I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Grass is fall, maybe wouldn't even be useful. Grass is... It doesn't seem that grass is useful. They're giving us ghost. Ghost is ghost. What do I want to transform into a ghost? The belts, right? The belts feel like the most obvious thing to transform into ghosts. And maybe the only thing that I could realistically turn into a ghost. The issue with doing that is these two belts here. I need to get to... The star's gotta be involved, right? The dang level is called Stardrop. Because we have to produce a flag. There's no other funky way to make anything else win, I don't think. We have to produce a flag. The only way... We can't say belt is flag. They're prohibiting that. That would be too easy. Can't transform the grass. It's got to be the star, right? Saying star is flag at some level. Okay, I guess one thing you could do... One thing you might be able to arrange is... They have given us enough space here to be able to say... Flag is fall... And belt is flag. But that's not what I want to do. I want to say belt is ghost. And I want to say star is flag. If I have flag is fall here, oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. How am I going to do this? What I'm thinking now is, what if the solution is using this space here that I have vertically, right where Baba is now? What if I was able to say belt is ghost, while also saying flag is fall? I think there's going to be some complications here on the timing, but let's aim for that. Because I feel like all of a sudden that's our win con. The issue is going to be working out when we activate each one of these phrases. But I think that's where this whole ghost comes into play. I still don't understand what Baba is Melt is about, but we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we have to. Yeah, see, so obviously I could put the word flag in here. I could take the word flag and I could bring it in here. And I could set this up like this. That's not too much of an issue. The problem is I need to turn the star into the flag as well. And I also, I guess I need to do that first. Before I even get to the rest of the gag here. So maybe we do this first. There's still several parts about this puzzle that don't make sense to me, but I'm gonna try to ignore them for now. Also, there's no way we make this plural, right? Plural's not a thing. I'm also making this backwards. Plural's not a thing, though. So now we have that, but we don't want to immediately say that flag is fall. We don't want to immediately say that, because if we do, the flag falls too far. So we kind of need this to be in a holding pattern, don't we? But the other problem is trying to construct this belt is ghost part, because if I make this right away, I can no longer say flag is fall, because ghost is stop. So this feels promising, but there's a very serious timing issue. Let me just do what I was going to try here. Wait, is it as simple as... Easy game. There's an extra. There's an extra. We got there. Hell yes. It was a timing issue. It was a timing issue, but we worked it out. That feels very good. That feels so good. Oh my gosh. What happens if flag is win and Baba has flag? We don't quite get there, because if you say Baba has flag, which I guess we could have made. Oh, that's an interesting thought, because the letters do spell has, don't they? Oh. Was there some funky... The problem for us is if we make that, has means that you only get the thing that you have when you destroy Baba. So we would have to destroy Baba in order to get a flag. But I had not even thought about the fact that has is a keyword here that we could make. Very good spot. That's really cool. You could actually say star has flag, but you would also need to find a way to destroy the star. There might be a clever alternate solution that involves this, and I'd be interested if anyone has figured out anything that involves a has. I'm not seeing it right now, and I'm not one of those players that really loves to go for, oh, I gotta find all the alternate solutions. At least not yet. When we've exhausted all the other puzzles in the game. But that is a very interesting observation, Matt. Yeah, it's not even you've got to destroy Baba, right? And if we destroy Baba, we lose our U. If we could somehow have another U and destroy Baba, then it would be okay, but I'm not seeing a way that this puzzle allows us to do that, but hadn't even considered there being a has. Okay, well, so that did open up an extra level. So we have more puzzles to do here. I guess let's take a look. Let's go from Stardrop to Meteor Strike. Let's go to Meteor Strike. Oh God. Similar but very different. So many of the things that we started with last time are here. But they've added star is melt, star has love, and love is melt and love. They've also added a love keyword. Okay. And then they have completely rearranged the walls here. So whatever creative stuff we were doing using a T to create multiple phrases on the last one, that's out. I think. What are we gonna do? Flag is still win. They're saying star has love, but love is love. So you can't transform love into a flag. So they're once again giving us ghost. So if we tried to do what we did before, they almost always are stopping you from doing what you did before when you get to an extra puzzle. But if we say belt is ghost, if we try to do, I already forgot what we did in the previous puzzle. What did we do? We transformed star into a flag. That was the first thing. We transformed star into a flag, and then we simultaneously said flag is fall and belt is ghost. Let's try to do that. I'm not immediately seeing why that doesn't work. So I need the puzzle to prove to me that this doesn't work. Probably something very obvious that I'm overlooking. It will become obvious, I'm sure, momentarily, what it is that I am overlooking. I can actually tuck that there and not lose access to it. Right? I can actually just bring them both out. So now, what stops us just from saying belt is ghost? Oh, okay. The thing that stops us is that, once again, we have to have the flag is in place. That is the thing that's stopping us. So our ability that we had last time to create simultaneously the phrase belt is ghost and flag is fall, I guess has been taken away. Right, because that was the key, is that I literally in the same time step created both phrases. Or activated both phrases. Is there any way at all to do that here? Is there any way at all? Can I push things from this direction and make that happen? Maybe? But this belt here probably screws things up. Probably a lot, because trying to push things into place here is almost certainly going to activate the flag is fall way before we actually get belt is ghost. There's... Maybe we should investigate that more, but let's think about what else are they trying to get us to do. I still, for the life of me, have not been able to figure out why the heck Baba is Melt is here. They have added two things that we didn't have before. Star is Melt and Love is Melt. And we do have Star has Love. And we also now do have the information from the last puzzle and the alternate solution that Matt was trying to think of, that we have access to a has. So has on our end here could be a consideration. Is there anything creative that we could make something have that would work to our advantage? If Star is Melt and Love is Melt, we could say Baba is hot. No. Well, we could say Baba is hot after we deactivate Baba is Melt. I feel like this is not useful. So I'm just going to deactivate that. That could be... I could be overlooking something. But if we have the ability to melt both Star and Love, we could say Star... we can't say Star has anything. We can say Love has something. So maybe we're supposed to say... Maybe we were supposed to say... Why does it say Star has Love? If we can just say that Star is Love... The problem is once we've... We can't transform Love, but we can say Love has something, right? Is that all that we're trying to do here? So let's say... I'm just thinking that even if we do come up with some creative new ordering of transformations or containing other objects, don't we still have the fundamental problem that our star slash flag slash love, whatever you want to call it, has to get here? Is this still not the fundamental issue with the puzzle? There are several rules still that just completely perplex me as to why they are here. Grass is grass. It felt like that didn't factor at all into the previous puzzle. But maybe there's some cheesy solution that we hadn't seen that would have been a cheesy solution if grass weren't grass. Maybe that's the thing. Sometimes you just sort of, you hone in on what is the winning line and the obstacles that are meant to keep you from going off track. They're just there for that reason. I guess we need to figure out what is going to be the order of when we say belt is ghost, because it does feel like eventually we have to say that but you kind of need to say it at the same time as you're activating something is fall, do you not? Because otherwise, you're never making a phrase here. You could put the is in place, but there's two belts here, and you've turned them both into a ghost. I guess we can turn belt into stuff like love. Now, the problem with doing that, the reason they've, I think, set up this me on the other side is that me, if you do any sort of temporary transformations with the belt that are not belt is ghost, then you lose your win condition. Unless there is some very immediate change. Like there is a time here where maybe you could say love is ghost. Let me investigate this here. What this is a bit of a going into silly science mode that usually does not result in a win, but you never know. Love is love. They prevented that. That might theoretically, if it were allowed, it might. Was there a? I thought I heard a sound effect there for a second. That threw me off. A sound effect that I hadn't heard before. It feels like we still want to make belt is ghost, but the problem is when we're pushing belt is, if we were setting up a scenario where the flag is, it would need to come from this side. It's just gonna get desynced, right? It's gonna get desynced if yeah, it's not gonna get synced. Unless there's a way we can have placeholders here. But if I put in placeholders, then I'm completing the phrase too soon. So it feels like they're explicitly preventing us from doing this. And that seems like in the spirit of an extra puzzle. You're preventing the player from taking the exact same solution from the previous one and applying it here. So what do we do? What the heck do we do? Oh my gosh. We have not been investigating has yet. We know that we have access to a has. Does the existence of has introduce... We need to generate a flag. We need to generate a flag. We have generated a flag, and maybe that's... I'm going to go ahead and reset. The only way we have to generate a flag, I think, is in some way using the star. They have star has love. We could potentially say love has flag. So if you were able to destroy the star, we also can straight up transform the star. So could we say... We still can't say belt is melt, but I don't think that helps us. I was thinking for a second, what if we like created love and then we made love fall? And since love is melt, what if... Oh, we could say belt is hot. We could test this, couldn't we? Why don't we test this? The problem that I think is going to happen is I think the way that fall works is if you're here and then you're fall, you go to here and that's it. You're not actually existing in these in-between squares. The game is just taking you from one grid space and then you are in the next grid space the next time step. You never actually come into contact with something that is like the belt that would actually melt you. But I can't say for sure, so let's try. Let's not assume. Let's science it out. So what did I say we wanted to do? We wanted to say star is love. And now we say love is fall. But we also need belt to be hot if we're properly trying to test this. I still don't see what use that is, so I'm going to deactivate it. That's what I thought. So it just skips over the belt. I just realized one of the things you could say with our letters that we hadn't done yet is stop. It's possible to spell stop. And you could say belt is stop. But that, of course, is kind of introducing the same problems that making everything into a ghost does. But maybe because it is something you can deactivate, you can selectively deactivate it. It's not as permanent as turning something into ghost and just being stuck with it. So maybe we need to investigate that. SK, you think you've got there? Okay, okay. Noted. If we were to say belt is stop, I guess another thing we could also say is Baba is stop. Can we say, though, I got to be careful about getting unfocused and starting to think of too many different potential lines to investigate? If we did say belt is stop, is there a way, I feel like it's going to have the thing of turning belt into ghost. It's going to have the same, because we kind of need to say that belt is stop at the same exact time as we're saying love is fall, because otherwise we can't say love is fall, right? Unless we say belt is stop right here. Hold on. Now we're gonna need to be smart about when this gets activated. But I think we can do that. Let's see about if we say belt is S-T-O-P. There's going to be an O. There needs to be an O here at the exact time. Maybe they've accounted for this as well. This might also be the reason why this conveyor belt's here, to deny us this solution. Let's keep going for now, but I think this is going to be a dead end. Let's at least get the... Oh, there's no P. What am I thinking? There's no P. Why did I think there was a P? Just when I need a P. The very moment that I need a pee. All right. Sorry, all those that have been watching for about, I don't know how many minutes now, waiting for me to realize P is not a letter on this board. Is there something else I can do? Is there some other 4-letter or less combination of things that kind of, that works here that I haven't seen yet? I'm thinking that might be where I call it for today. I just want to look around to see what else we have. We do have the extras out here. We do have the extras out here. So there's still stuff to do. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna at least satisfy my curiosity. And I think then I think we'll call it a session, but I want to satisfy one thing that I had noticed that I did not get to try yet. And I wanted to see what would happen. Because they give us the corner over here to do this. Oh shit! That has 7 on it. I was not expecting that. Because when we did this, I don't remember if it was last time, but whenever we tried... Not there. We did this other thing before where we did the similar thing with rock. And we got a 6. And my thinking was if we did this with water, because we've only had so far 1, 2, 3, 4, but it gives us a 7. Where the heck is our 5? Are we supposed to transform dust? I'm not sure I can do that. I don't know that I can say dust is level. I will have to think this one over. Maybe there is no 5. Maybe it's just a mysterious... It's gotta be a thing, though. It's gotta be a thing, and I love the fact that the game is taking us to this sort of puzzleception meta puzzle. It's such a great layer to the game that I have thoroughly enjoyed. But I think that is where we're going to call it for now. We're just at that stage. It's good that we've got 2 fresh puzzles to start with, or at least go to, and maybe that's where we will start next time. We'll think it over. But for now, we're going to call it a day for the puzzles. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.